The holiday time at the Disneyland Resort officially kicks off next Friday, November 15th, and we could not be any more excited. In today's video, we're going to talk about everything that you'll need to know to help prepare you for the ultimate Disneyland holiday time experience. Everything from the new Christmas time novelties, some really important updates that you'll need to know about, and see what things you can't miss if you're coming to Disneyland for the 2024 holiday time season. It's all in this video and much, much more, so stay tuned. But before we get started with today's video, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you guys do enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. So let's get started. Now the holidays pretty much begin here at the Disneyland parking structure. So when you guys come on in and you're about to get on the tram, you are welcomed with the Holidays Begin Here sign, as well as the beautiful Disneyland Castle and the World of Color show. So again, just the little things for the holidays that Disney does definitely puts you in the spirits.
So we're here in the Esplanade, and what a beautiful way to get greeted here for the holiday time season. As you can see, the snowflakes and the ice have made its way on the main gates. It looks so beautiful, a great way to start the holiday season, and make sure you check it out at night when it's all lit up and beautiful looking.
It is now 10:15. We have made our way inside the Disneyland gates, and we definitely wanted to let you guys know if you're coming for the earlier time for the holiday season, it does appear that the Disneyland Railroad is still under construction, or at least the facade is, so you can kind of briefly see inside. But we're hoping that definitely before the candlelight procession starts December 7th that this will be gone. I mean, fingers crossed, it might actually be gone by next week. I guess we'll see. We'll definitely be giving you guys big updates. And as you can see, the Mickey Mouse flower bed has also changed for the holidays. So that's another thing that we want you guys to check out if you're coming to Disneyland. It's something you don't want to miss. Now, in regard to the flower bed, I know it's not like super prominent with the flower bed colors and stuff like that. However, hopefully next week, it'll be a little bit more lively. I mean, the colors are really nice just with the simple like whites and reds, but generally speaking, they usually have like a lot of flowers, and it's one thing we love here on the channel is to show you guys all the amazing plants and flower decorations here at Disneyland. Again, it's just those small details that makes this place excellent. Now, before you actually make your way inside to Main Street, USA, always remember to pick up a Disneyland guide map. It's a fun souvenir, could show you different places around the theme park. And of course, next Friday, it's going to be decorated for the holidays. It's something we love collecting and love seeing each and every year. So we'll definitely be showing you guys next Friday.
Now, during the holiday time season, one thing that you really want to do and take your time with is to look up and take a look at all of the amazing decorations down Main Street. Every store is decorated differently for the holiday season. They all have these beautiful garlands and wreaths on the light poles. As it gets a little bit closer, the lights are lit and hung throughout all of Main Street. It just looks so beautiful at nighttime. It's really just something. Like, it just makes you feel something deep down inside that is more than just happiness. And another thing to point out here on Main Street at the hub is going to be the Christmas tree. Now, at the moment, it's not here. It's still in the backstage, but we're hoping to see it very soon. Lines will be extremely, extremely long, so just be patient. Get here early in the morning, maybe aim for a rope drop so that you can get your family photo for the holiday time season. Now, one of the first things you should do is prioritize meeting the characters in their fun Christmas outfits. Now, if you get here early enough, there are times where you can see them on the train station. They're waving hello and greeting everybody. They're wearing their fantastic Christmas outfits. It's definitely a sight to see. And then they'll branch off to their corners where you can then later do a meet and greet and get your photos. But if meeting a character is something that you really want to do this holiday season, make sure you prioritize it, as lines can take really, really long, up to an hour plus. So make sure you find your character and get a photo with them.
Now, like Nicole pointed out, the Christmas time tree is not here. It is backstage, and I'm predicting that it's actually going to be here starting next Monday. So we'll see in next week's update videos. But keep in mind, it's going to be right here. As soon as you walk in, you guys can't miss it. And don't forget, at nighttime, it does look spectacular as well. And on November 15th, it will be lit up for the first time for the holidays. And now that's pretty much like all the lights on Main Street also kick on, as well as the Disneyland Castle. So if you guys are coming, that's a sight you don't want to miss. And that typically happens around sunset. So just keep that in mind. It actually does happen throughout the entire season. So not just the opening day, but again, it's something you don't want to miss for the holidays.
All right, my biggest tip for you is to make sure at some point during the holiday time season you hop on the Disneyland Railroad with a nice cup of hot chocolate and ride around the whole entire park. Take a look at the lights. Obviously at night it's more lit up and beautiful and such, but you can still have some fun during the daytime for the Christmas time season. So that is a huge tip. Make sure you take a moment to go ahead and soak in all of the joy.
Now again, in regards to the Disneyland Railroad, I know Nicole just said to come over here and jump on it. However, I think at the moment it's been down for the past like several days. I know it just reopened about a week or so ago. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, for next week, it is gonna be back open for all of you guys to enjoy. Now we wanna do a little bit of holiday shopping and kind of give you guys a small guide on some places to shop. Now let's jump inside the Mad Hatter, as there's a few things in here you might want to know about. Now, if you didn't know, inside the Mad Hatter store, it's one of these stores here at the Disneyland Resort where you can actually do the DIY headbands. So this is also a fun gift for yourself or for someone else. You basically get some headbands and you can pick what characters you actually want on them. And some of them can kind of look like this. But of course, they also have the Nightmare Before Christmas collection as well. So you have Jack, Sally, and Zero. And the prices will run $9.99 for the base headband. And for each mini plush accessory, it is $11.99. Now our next store is here on Main Street, USA, and it's the Emporium. So let's go inside and show you guys everything that there is to find in this store. Now right away coming inside, you guys can see there's some fun holiday items. Now, one thing we do recommend are these little Mickey ears with a little Santa Claus hat. This is something super fun each and every year that tends to sell out. It's one of Nicole's favorites, so they do have them in stock here, as well as this really hyped up Spirit jersey. This is something that people have been really liking for the holiday time season. And it does look like they have a full-size run in stock inside. Now, you all are gonna notice a pattern here. There's just so many cool items inside the Emporium to do a little bit of holiday shopping or some shopping for yourself. So a lot of different things to choose from. Now I know these are some ears that Nicole wants, so I'm gonna have to pick them up for her today. But they do have the little fun snowman ears as well as a matching Loungefly bag, but they are so fun and fuzzy. Now also a fun thing here inside of the Emporium is this really cool looking crew neck sweatshirt. So it's one that a lot of people like just because of its simplicity form. It has like kind of like an off-white material or color, I should say. I like the like carpet feel on the front. I don't know specifically the name for it. And it's like embroidered. So I feel like it's actually not bad for the amount of money you are spending. And on the sleeve, it does say Disneyland. So a nice like fun souvenir from the parks. So if this is something you guys are interested in, there's items like this inside the Emporium. Of course, there is cups galore inside of this store. Now, one thing we do kind of like getting each and every year are some of these treats to take home. So yeah, as you can see, these are some like Rice Krispie ones. So they're just really fun to kind of like take back and share with the family. Of course, some really cute sweaters and shirts and stuff like that. Still, I think the highlight of this year is this amazing button-down shirt. But again, just so many neat things to pick from. And of course, if you are a Stitch collector, there's definitely something for you for the holiday time season. Kind of like this one, because I feel like you can like write something in front of it. But of course, there is a sweatshirt, or a knitted sweatshirt, I should say. And this actually does light up. Then you also have Angel and Stitch. There's also things such as like advent calendars, some fun throw blankets for the holiday season, and of course, plenty of ornaments inside this store. Something that Nicole and I like to do each and every year is at least get one ornament to kind of like commemorate the entire year. And I know if you guys are coming just for like this holiday, it's probably also something that you guys are going to want to do. And I know a few things that are new for this year are the new like Mickey jingle bells. So there's one that's like a rose gold, and then there's one that's a black and a blue. So that might be something that we consider getting this year. However, one thing I actually do really like is the Disneyland D, kind of like with the, I guess, like pattern that they're going with this year of like the shipping stuff with Mickey as an elf. Now also for $19.99, we have the first sign of 2025 merchandise here inside the Emporium. Now again, this is something that you could definitely pick up if you're coming for the holiday time season. You want to kind of remember your trip with some of your fun rides or attractions, this might be something that you want to pick up. And more fun like gift ideas are definitely going to be some of the fun Disneyland mugs that they have in stock. So again, you could pretty much find something for like everyone here, you know, nice simple things, which I don't think I've actually seen these before. Those are actually really fun looking. And of course, like, you know, for the grandparents or mom and dad. So a lot of fun different options that you can find in here. As you can see, it's kind of like an endless limit of tumblers, cups, and mugs. So there's something definitely for everyone here. And of course, in the t-shirt department, there's actually a sale kind of currently happening. So these normally run $29.99 each, but when you do buy more than one, they will run $25 each, and there's like plenty to actually pick from. So again, if you're trying to get some things as a gift or you want a few different shirts, be sure to utilize the discount. There are some really fun new pins that have launched for this year. Now, this actually does remind me that we need to go back to Pooh's Corner to actually take a look and see if they brought him back, because each year they kind of have like a statue of him which like shoots some snow. So I guess we'll see if we do that later on in this video. But some new pins that have released, and on Tuesdays is when like the new pins come out. So of course right now everything is heavy themed for the holiday time season, as well as some other really fun pins such as the Little Mermaid collection that I know just released as well, and those have been very, very popular. Now, one thing I am quite excited about is Life Day, which we will talk a little bit later on in this video, but it does look like we have a Wookiee limited release Star Wars pin in stock. Now, if you guys were into the light up Mickey pumpkins, something that Disney's trying to push out are the light up ornaments. So we have a smaller one for $29.99. We also have the bigger variant, or I should say like the medium variant, as well as the extra large big boy, which will run $79.99. So again, really fun things. I think we need all three. What do you guys think? Now, a few more holiday shirts to cover. So it does look like we have a Star Wars and a Nightmare Before Christmas, as well as a few other popular ones such as the 'Tis the Season at Disneyland shirt with some of the Mickey characters and some fun gingerbread. This shirt has been flying off the shelves, so if it's something that you need, make sure you pick it up first thing when you see it. Another very popular item for this holiday time season so far since the release of all these products is the Faceless Snowman pillow for $44.99. We also have a matching mug to go with it, and something that just has popped into stock is some sleepwear for $59.99. Really fun. So if you like that simplicity of the design, they have this. It does look like even the buttons are hidden Mickeys. So again, really fun. It's always great to see new merchandise pop up. I have not seen these ears yet, and it looks like they are $34.99. So they give us that like knitted sweatshirt look with the fuzzy bow on the top. So yeah, these are definitely new, and it would probably match some of the items that they have in stock right now. Now, we just finished up inside the Emporium, and as you guys can tell, there's plenty of merchandise to choose from here at the Disneyland Resort. We'll of course show you a couple more shops here at Disneyland to kind of get you ready for the holiday time spending. So let's go meet back up with Nicole and Raylani now. Now, Nicole and Raylani are actually here at the Market House, aka Starbucks, and that is located also here on Main Street, USA.
One of Raylani's go-to for the holiday time season is always to get a really fun holiday treat. So we're here on Main Street, we're gonna pop into Candy Palace, and we're gonna find her a really special holiday treat. Well, darn, they don't have what I was looking for. I was specifically looking for a snowman cake pop, which would have been like right over here, but it doesn't look like they have it at the moment. So I might actually have to pop over to Starbucks as they have some available. So let's go see if I can lock one in. So currently in this showcase, they do have some Christmas time treats, but not the one I was specifically looking for. So I'll have to pop over into Starbucks to pick that up. But I did want to point out that they do have that cardstock that does provide the dates for the famous handmade candy canes. And as we pointed out, they do alternate dates on whether they're selling them here at Disneyland side or over in California Adventure side. So make sure you pick one of these up so you can follow along. Hopefully this is the year we secure ours, as we've never had one, and they're very famous and famously talked about. So if you don't end up getting the candy cane, at least you got a really cute cardstock. It's a little bit loud in here, but we did make our way to Starbucks. I believe they do have the snowman cake pop, but I did want to point out they do have a little bit of Christmas festivities happening with the tree over here. I don't know if they do much more decorating than that, but we'll definitely keep checking. Okay, the festive food has been secured. Here you go, my love.
She just took it.
Yeah, she's like, I know, this is mine. Can you show everybody? What is it? It's a snowman. Can you show it to me? Show it to me. Oh, I love it. And the stick is even festive. It's so cute. How does it taste, baby? Yum. I just want to point out a really cool tradition that you don't see as often, which is to get an orange and place some clove and star anise and just some spices to really make it smell like the holiday time. Now obviously I think these are like fake or preserved, but definitely a good idea to implement at home.
Now I know it's actually kind of hard to see, but they also have window displays with some really fun holiday time decorations. However, I think they're missing something here. They don't have my name on the nice list. Well, I guess maybe we could say this is the naughty list, right? Sorry guys if your name's on here. So again, the window decorations look incredible. So if you're doing some window shopping already, you might as well take a look at some of the fun decorated windows as well. Now, of course, after you do your holiday time shopping, you don't want to be carrying around a lot of bags. Or if you're going to be getting the new novelty items, those are so clunky and so big, you're going to want to make your way over to a Disneyland locker so you guys can put your stuff away. But let's go inside and show you guys the pricing. Now here inside, as you can see, there's like plenty of lockers. Now the pricing, you got to come over here to a locker rental screen and it will tell you. So a standard size is $7, a large size is $10.
Now that Henry finished up with the locker, one of the most iconic holiday treats that you can get your hands on is going to be the Mickey gingerbread cookie. I know that is Henry's like holy grail of the whole entire year. Now there's two places that you can pick up that treat, one being here at Starbucks and the other location being over at Jolly Holiday. Now we do recommend to mobile order first thing in the morning at Jolly Holiday as it's the most popular treat. It does sell out very quickly, and I believe that there's even a limit to how many of the cookies you can buy. So just know it's really hot commodity. Personally, I'm not the biggest gingerbread cookie fan, and that's one of my favorite cookies here at the resort. So make sure you try it out this holiday season.
Now it's time to head inside Plaza Point and talk about this shop. Now, if you guys didn't know, this shop is actually here year round and it's just solely dedicated to holiday merchandise. So of course they have a lot of the new items as well as some things that are just normally in here like usual. So there's plenty of different things to pick from in here. Of course, they are famous for the ornaments, so you could find ornaments, again, like we said, year-round, but plenty of different options for you guys to pick from. Lots, actually. So again, like we talked about earlier in this video, it's something that we like to actually do each and every year, is to kind of find one as a family. So there's a lot that we're considering, but we always like to narrow it down to one. So again, make sure you check out the Plaza Point store here on Main Street for some really fun holiday goodies. Also keep in mind, inside this store, they also do custom ears. So plenty of different artwork pieces for you to choose from for the holidays. Of course, everything kind of like varies in price, but the cast members are very artsy in this area. Just finished up inside the store, but one more thing we want to talk about is each year they typically do an ornament decorating or ornament customization, and as you can see, it actually gets pretty serious. So they actually bring out these ropes to make cues for this shop when it does kick off. So we'll definitely try and do one this year. If you haven't already kind of guessed, Main Street USA is pretty much home to Christmas here at Disneyland. It's pretty much where everything is happening. Of course, there's other places around the park that we're going to be talking about in regards for the holiday time season. But again, Main Street USA is #1 for all things holidays. So if you don't take anything from this video, take that as you want to pretty much be on Main Street as much as you can.
Now, a big thing to talk about is going to be the popcorn bucket. So you want to make sure that you're up early and on your phone if you're not here already at the park, so that you can lock in a mobile order, or you be here for rope drop and start forming your line formations at the popcorn stands as the popcorn lines get super crazy. Now, on opening day of Christmas time season, at the moment the only popcorn bucket that will be available will be the Gingerbread house. The other ones will be coming out later in the season, but we'll definitely let you guys know. Keep an eye on our stories for any of that information. But definitely make sure that you're here or on your phone to reserve those, as they go by very quickly.
Now, towards the end of Main Street brings us over here to the Disneyland Castle. It is so beautiful and decorated so nicely for the holiday time season. So as you guys can see, we have all of the ice and snow from Elsa, as our daughter Raylani likes to say. We also have the beautiful garland with all of the fun ornaments. So again, coming over here, taking your picture in front of the Disneyland Castle is so iconic, especially for the holiday season. And again, at nighttime, it just looks even more spectacular. So again, this is definitely probably like the most highlighted thing you guys have to do for the holidays, is come over here and see it and get your pictures in, as it is so beautiful.
Now, one of the most magical things you could do with your family is come take a look at the castle at night, get your family photos. But if you stay here long enough, you can also catch the wonderful fire show that is Believe In Holiday. It's a beautiful sight to see. I know a lot of people prefer to be at the castle to watch the fireworks, but personally, we like to plant ourselves right in the middle of like refreshment corner and candy palace. As you can see, the projection's a lot better. You can still get a good sight of the fireworks that are going off, but the main reason we like to be on Main Street is because at the end of the show, you get to see this beautiful snow flurry that happens all over Main Street. It's so beautiful. It definitely makes the most wonderful memories, and it's something fun for you and your family to experience. So if you take anything away from that, make sure that's one of your tips. Now, how can I not talk about one of my favorite topics, which is going to be the food options here at the Disneyland Resort. Now, there's a ton of things that are yet to come here for the holiday time season. There's actually a foodie guide out that shows both sides of the resorts and their food offerings. We have yet to take a look. We're actually waiting to review that with our Patreons here soon. We're going to do a live stream with them. But there are some good looking items that we did see over for Festival of Holidays, so I can only imagine that there's going to be some great foods here at the park. I can't wait to dive in and fully immerse ourselves in the fantastic foods. There are a couple that are a little questionable, but you know what? We're going to take everything in and just have a great time here at the resort.
Now that we've finished up by the Disneyland Castle, we are now making our way into Fantasyland, as we have some updates to talk about here for the holiday time season. So let's go. Right across from the Matterhorn, a ride I still have yet to get on. Looks like here at the popcorn stand, some garland has appeared. And this actually looks really fun, as in the garland, there's actually some popcorn. So here in Fantasyland, the popcorn carts look so nice and decorated. Now, also here inside of Fantasyland, as we make our way towards It's a Small World, these lampposts usually have some wreaths, so some Christmas time wreaths for different characters. So it doesn't look like they have them right now, but I'm sure closer to the 15th they will. Now, another major thing to do for the holiday time here at Disneyland is come over here and check out the Happy Holiday It's a Small World ride. This is something that we love doing each and every single year, as this ride is so iconic to Disneyland. But during the holiday time, the turnaround is so beautiful. You got the Christmas time music playing, you have some fun decorations inside, you have some really fun scents as well. So again, if you guys are coming for the Christmas time here at Disneyland, be sure to check out It's a Small World. Now, another major thing that you have to do here at Disneyland alongside of It's a Small World is actually seeing the Christmas Fantasy Parade. It's one of the most iconic parades here at the resort, and during the holiday times it is so spectacular and special. Now, there is two shows, one during the day which starts in It's a Small World, and one at night which starts on Main Street, USA, and it's so beyond beautiful. If you've never seen it or experienced it and you're coming to the Disneyland Resort for the 2024 holiday time, we highly recommend you putting that on your list, as it is so beautiful to experience.
We made our way back here to the Fantasyland Theater, and currently it's going under some renovations as they are doing a turnover where you can finally come and meet Santa back here. It seems like it's gonna be kind of like a story time with Santa, a possible meet and greet. It'd be really fun, as I said before, to meet the reindeers that you get to meet in Christmas Fantasy Parade. That would like just make me so happy. But again, once we learn a little bit more about this area, or on opening day, we'll come and show you all that it's about. I'm sure we're gonna be here quite a bit during the holiday time season, as Raylani just can't get enough of Santa.
Now it's time to head inside Mickey's Toontown for some Christmas time decorations. We just made our way inside of Toontown, and oh boy, are the decorations so beautiful. Here inside of Toontown, it's one of those places where you can kind of come see some amazing holiday time decorations with fun-filled colors and decorations pretty much throughout this entire area of the resort. It's definitely one of our favorites for the holiday time season, so make sure you come over here and check it out inside of Toontown. Now that we just finished up seeing some of the decorations, let's go inside the engineer store and see what merch they have. Now, the nice part about this store is they do have tons of holiday time merchandise. So a lot of the items that you can find throughout the entire resort. However, it's just nice in here because you don't really have to fight any crowds. It's kind of like you're shopping in peace. You got your own little area for the holidays. Now, I can't confirm if it's going to kind of stay like that throughout the entire holiday time season. But again, they do have quite the selection. Now that we finished up inside the engineer souvenir store, we're actually making our way a little bit more into Toontown, as there is a big update also to share with you guys, especially if you're coming to this area of the resort. Now those major updates bring us over here to the Mickey and Friends houses, and as you can see, Minnie Mouse's house does not disappoint for the holiday time, and it's nice and pink per usual. Now the next update brings us right next door to Mickey Mouse's house, and this house is also nicely decorated for the holiday time season. Outside his house, he has a fun Christmas time tree with a fun little train. So if you guys are wanting some fun pictures, it's always nice to come over here to the porch and take them. And right next door here at Donald Duck's house, he has some fun decorations as well. It looks like he has some anchors with some nice blue garland and some ornaments. So it's nice to see that his house is decorated also. Now we just finished up in this area. We're actually going to be making our way over to Bayou Country / New Orleans Square. We're going to be talking about some more holiday time updates over there. So let's go. We are actually going to make our way inside of Batuu, as there is one major update for the holiday time that we're going to be talking about. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Now, Raylani did ask for a blue milk, and as a Star Wars fan, I can't tell her no, so let's go ahead and get one today. Package secured. How's your blue milk, Raylani?
Yeah.
Is it thumbs up quality? She's like, let me just drink it.
She used her, Daddy, can I please have this ice? And of course, Daddy can't say no to blue milk.
So the big update I do want to talk about is Life Day. Life Day here at Batuu will actually kick off on November 15th, but it's actually celebrated on November 17th, which is Nicole and I's anniversary, which is really fun. So we're going to try and make it here, as there's going to be a new Wookiee popcorn bucket that's releasing at Katsaka's. There's also going to be plenty of other foods to try for the holiday time. So it's one of those things we like to come and see each and every year and celebrate Life Day here on this side of the park. All right, we ended up in the creature shop, and we wanted to come over here and say hi to Lottie. Lottie appears to be sleeping per usual. Raylani wanted to say hi.
Hi, Lottie.
Raylani, let's go take a look at the wart. Oh, she wanted to see the other one. Okay, let's go see the snail. Call him Snail Man.
Hello. That snail has feet.
You ready to go see the wart, Raylani? Peppa Pork. Oh, it's flying.
Oh my god.
All right, Raylani, let's see the wart. You like this one? No. We got the wart. How does he look again?
Oh, no.
And here in the merchandising, it does look like some of the Life Day merchandise is also available for purchase. So if you guys are coming, make sure you check this stuff out. All right, we have arrived to Bayou Country, and one thing I did want to talk about is here at Tiana's Bayou Adventure for the opening day, which is going to be on November 15th. There's actually going to be 3 queue lines. So one's going to happen at 7 a.m., one's going to happen at 12, and one's going to happen at 4 p.m. So this will not have a normal standby line. So keep that in mind if you are trying to ride this ride. Making our way a little bit deeper into Bayou country, we wanted to talk about Louie's Critter Club, the store here that's going to be opening on the 15th. It's actually going to be doing a soft open on November 12th, so we're very excited to actually see what this store is all about. But for now, it is closed. Now, we do have the Winnie the Pooh ride off to the left-hand side, but guys, take a look at the garland. I know it kind of blends in with the trees behind it, but it's so beautiful, it's so fun. Just love how creative each one of these lands here at Disneyland gets when it comes to the holiday season. Now, before the 15th actually kicks off, you could see that the Magic Key / cast member preview is still happening, which is really nice to see. So some people getting a little bit early access. We did go on already, which it's a really fun ride, but you definitely get soaked. So bring those ponchos. All right, we have officially made our way inside of New Orleans Square, and it does look like the Madame Leota store is almost ready to be opened. The facade looks incredible. We are so excited. As you guys know, if you've been watching this channel for a while, we've been doing our weekly updates over here, seeing this thing expand from the ground up, and it's finally time. And apparently it's gonna be opening later on this year, so we'll definitely give you guys an update of what this looks like inside. Now, another big update, if you guys are coming to Disneyland and you wanna get on the Haunted Mansion for the holiday turnaround for Nightmare Before Christmas, make sure you guys jump in your queue at 7 a.m. I'll have a link popped up on the top where you guys can click and it'll tell you how to get inside that virtual queue. Now, we just finished up talking about the Haunted Mansion, how you can ride that. Now we're gonna be heading back to the front of the park, but one major tip to keep in mind is, guys, it's gonna be very crowded, especially for the holiday time. We get a lot of people who send in messages asking of what the crowd levels are like. It's crazy, let's just put it that way. Everyone wants to be here for the holidays, which is totally understanding. So again, just crowd levels are gonna be high. Be patient, have fun, and enjoy yourself. But that's pretty much it. All right, everyone, so that pretty much wraps up today's video. Let us know down in the comment section below if you're gonna be coming to Disneyland for the Christmas time season. We would love to hear. With all that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. And like we always say, may you always have a magical adventure. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.